everyone, and welcome to Hodl TV, our YouTube channel discussing latest technologies, innovations, blockchain, and the exciting world of crypto. My name is Nina Cerar, and together with my guests, we will share with you first-hand information regarding projects that are happening either right next door or across the world from your own home. Our goal is to show you who stands behind a certain project by going directly to the source to verify and challenge a proposed idea. We aim to provide helpful information for anyone, whether you're an investor, crypto enthusiast, or simply wanting to learn more. In the end, you can paint your own picture. Today we're talking about the AirPod. Not to confuse you, we're not talking about wireless headphones. We're talking about a different kind of AirPod. Let's talk to the CEO and co-founder, Grega about what the AirPod's all about. Grega, welcome to Hodl TV. Great to have you here. Can you briefly introduce yourself, tell us who you are?
Yeah, I'm the CEO and co-founder of AirPod Project. I've been involved in AirPod for more than 2 years now, and we're doing an ICO.
So, AirPod. Can you tell us about the AirPod? And just to not confuse the audience, this is not AirPod, Apple's earpiece. So this is not the same thing. This is a different product. Did you have trouble with the name at all?
Actually not. We have registered the brand more than a year ago, I believe a year and a half. And due to different categories where you actually register the brand, we have been able to register it very easily.
Fantastic. So tell us, in short, what is the AirPod?
Well, the AirPod is the product where we want people to feel relaxed. We want people to spend some time while waiting, for example, transit flights between airports. We see our product much wider than it will be originally implemented into market.
Okay.
We see our product in bus stations, railway stations, business centers, even shopping centers. And we just received an inquiry from one of the biggest fairs in United States of America. So they asked us to send them an offer about our product. But it's still a couple of steps before we actually do that.
You're talking about this experience. So if I'm a passenger and I sit into this capsule, and what are my options? What do I do? What can I do?
Well, first you can pre-book or book on the spot, before you actually enter the AirPod.
And how do I do that?
You can do it via the application that we are developing on your cell phone. You can do it via web, or you can just do it on the spot, just in front of the product.
Sure.
So you reserve it. Depends, you can reserve for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and so on. Then when you enter, you have all of different features. We have integrated anti-stress technology, which is backed by a lot of scientists. We included the technology that will actually be able to relax you. We are putting in online streaming programs such as Amazon Fire TV, Netflix. We are putting in a very secured, fast wireless internet. Because usually, when you are at the airport and you just get that half or 1 hour for free, but all the extended time you have to pay for it.
Sure.
We are looking at it from a different perspective. People need Wi-Fi, we are in modern age and people just look where to connect.
Hi Robert, welcome to Hodl TV.
Big pleasure.
You are, as I understand, one of the partners. Please just briefly introduce yourself for our audience.
Thank you for the invitation. I just recently became a partner in AirPod. I'm an architect and designer and responsible in the project for development and for new design with all the features and all the details which must be integrated in AirPod, which will be amazing product, amazing ergonomy, and of course amazing functionality for all users of AirPods in the airports.
So you seem to be targeting the individual traveler for the AirPod, so one person.
We're starting with one-person product, for one person. But we're already thinking about making a two-person AirPod. After that, we're thinking on doing a family. Why we decided to do a one-person AirPod? Because from the research that we have made, more than 60% of people are traveling alone. We're actually one of the first projects, or by my belief, one of the first that are actually doing a real product. We're not building a platform only existing in computers, but we are actually trying to combine real product, real business, and a platform which will unite, because we are developing a decentralized application platform. It's like a simple application where you'll be able to see all of our AirPods that are being installed through international airports worldwide.
We previously talked about that this will not only be in airports. You're first targeting airports.
Yeah.
Are you targeting specific airports?
Sure.
Like you're starting where, in the UK, if I'm not mistaken, or how does...
By doing a research, there's more than 50,000 airports
Sure.
around the globe, and the ones that we target is a little bit more than 280. These airports were handpicked because we need certain frequency
Sure.
of
Busy airports.
busy airports, and it needs to be international, where transit travelers are going through. And we also look for the international airports where the percentage of transit travelers is high enough. So we really are putting our product into like 0.something% of all airports around the globe.
If I wanted to partner with you, for example, and offer you the opportunity to put the AirPod in a shopping mall,
Okay.
is that also where you think your business model will go?
Yeah, this is where we're going. We have 3 stages of our project. The first one is just to build the distribution and start the economy, tokenization. The second stage is where all the people who supported us, we give them an opportunity to exchange those tokens for the right to participate in profits generated by all of that units that are being installed through the global airports. And the third stage is similar to Uber business model, where we give people opportunity to own their own, let's say, business, franchise, and so on. Because we have developed a product, we have developed a platform through which you can manage everything. We are giving people opportunity in case they have an option to put AirPod within the shopping center. We are putting you a chance to do that. What we are doing is we made an agreement with a company who is going to help us build the distribution. They have been in industry for more than 30 years. They have a global network of international airports. They're present on more than 1,000 airports. But our target is a little bit more than 280. So we already have a network of airports in place. We just have to raise funds, produce products, and make the distribution. So this is where we differ from our competitors.
But most important is that the whole design concept will follow maintaining of AirPods all over the world. That means how they will be cleaned, how they will be protected, how they will have healthy, or let's say antibacterial and anti-allergical materials, cleaning and all freshness which must be integrated. Yes, all this is coming out of good design, or these are the features which are helping to design the best product.
So there is a prototype already?
It is in the process. We need to test segments of prototype. We are preparing out of these first sketches details of these prototypes. Probably in next weeks we will talk more about this, and we will test trying to find solutions. We will work with profiled institutions who are going to give us certificates regarding sitting, regarding materials, regarding lighting and everything. All this is ergonomy, and all this will help us to sign or say yes, this design is appropriate. Let's start complete prototype solution and manufacturing, and I believe before end of 2018 we will have prototype completely ready.
As I previously said, we have a mock-up. This is like a wooden type, but it's not really a prototype. What we're doing currently, and it will be probably available till mid of August, it's a real working prototype, which you can sit in, you can test, you can actually feel the functionality and so on.
Your plan to present it to the public is towards the end of the year?
The first step, of course, is a prototype, as we talked about. Then the second stage is beginning of September, where we have to produce about 10 to 15 AirPods, where they are going to be placed in Gatwick Airport.
Can you tell us just a little bit more about your team?
The core team is about 8 people. The people that work on the project is more than 30, I believe.
Why did you decide to join as an advisor to AirPod specifically?
Well, actually, first I heard about AirPod from a friend of mine, and I was intrigued by their token model, which I still think is very special. I was advising in another ICO at that time. Slovenia is not a big country. We have a bunch of ICOs all the time. We are a very inventive nation, and I came across Grega. He's the CEO. We set up a meeting, went through the numbers, and actually I really liked what I saw and wanted to join, and also Grega saw that I could be of some additional value to the project.
I believe our design will follow the story of long-term design, which will be still amazing, still up to date in 10 years or 15 years and 20 years maybe.
You mentioned the 100 million ICO raising projects. We know about Envion, for example, and the problems that they encountered. But also, this is one side of the problem where a team can just dissipate and there's all kinds of problems internally. But prices of ICOs have hit the floor nowadays. Do you think that this is going to happen to AirPod
Well,
after the ICO?
I'm almost certain that it will not happen to AirPods because the token has such strong incentive to hold, not to sell.
The token itself?
Yeah, the token model.
Right.
You know, it's done in such a way that for the contributor to sell, no, I wouldn't sell, I would just hold. Because after a year of holding these tokens, you are given the opportunity to exchange the tokens for direct profit from your chosen pods. And this profit is for lifetime. Imagine you have your retirement fund. Like
This is a specific model for the program.
It hasn't been seen. And actually, this is what got me drawn into AirPod. Because I think this kind of models are the future for ICOs.
We hope you liked today's discussion and learned something new. If you like what we talked about today, subscribe to our YouTube channel, HODLtv.com, and enter a prize contest. Like our link below and answer a short question from our video. Today's contest question is, what is the name of the AirPods token? I'm Nina Cerar, this is Hodl TV, and remember, you are in control over your investment decisions. You can follow us on HODLtv.com, Steemit, YouTube, and Facebook. Hodl TV will airdrop 10 prizes worth $100 each in tokens from the company presented in our video. 10 additional prizes worth $100 each will be given to our subscribers that will fill out a short survey on HODLtv.com. If you would like us to present your project, contact us at info@HODLtv.com.